Find someone that grows worse facial hair than me. I dare you. Dare you 21. Still can't grow a beard at all.
Yeah. So a couple of people asked me this week where was I, like why wasn't I uploading a video and why wasn't I on Instagram? Well, 2 people. But I started placement this week out in Shannon, and I will be on placement for the next like 8 or 9 months. And obviously at the moment my priority is college and doing well in college while I'm here. After that we'll see. So that's obviously going to take priority over anything I want to do with YouTube and Instagram and shit like that. So that is where I was, focusing on that and kind of playing off that. I was trying to actually find places where I could like kind of get time back to do more of this stuff, because I really enjoy it. Like, I don't want to miss out on it. I enjoy reading, enjoy making videos, enjoy editing, enjoy putting it out there. And kind of one of the places I noticed that I thought, whoa, I can pull a serious amount of time from that is food prep. So last week I'd come home, I'd have to make my food for the next day and make my food for that night, and it was draining. I'd hate coming home to do it. So this week what I've done is I've prepped, like, we'll say, I don't know how straight this is using a different lens. Then I'm gonna kind of prep the main bits, so the bits that were really pissing me off. So cutting potatoes, cutting sweet potatoes and cooking them takes ages, like when you're doing every day segmented. So what I did today was I actually just cooked 3 kgs of potatoes, like 1.5 kg of sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna put them in their lunch boxes so that they're ready, and all I have to do then is cook the meat and the veg. Now I get where people are coming from when they say like, oh, I hate prepped food, I hate the way it tastes, it doesn't taste fresh at all. So that's why I kind of do this. Like, the potatoes don't taste that bad, especially if you cut them big enough that they're still potato-y, if that's a word. They still taste really nice, and I understand where you're coming from with the veg and the meat. That's why now all I have to do is come home, cook a bit of meat, cook a bit of veg. I've actually got like 3 other meals prepped as well, just as like emergency meals. Wow, Killian, you are a cool guy. Anyway, yeah, just ready, because I'm really gonna have to try and get more and more time efficient. I'm wrecked getting up in the morning for some reason, even though I've gotten up way earlier. I feel like just knowing you're going into going into placement rather than going in to the gym or something like that, you'd be way more hyped doing that than you are going into placement. It's enjoyable though, it'll be a challenge, but trying to be present and shit, trying to just like take things as they come rather than giving out about the fact that, oh, I'm in college and I'd rather be putting up Instagram posts or learning about fitness. At the moment, it's just not feasible. It makes no sense for me not to go through a college and do as good as I can. So why would I bother sacrificing college or any results or placement, enjoyment or productivity just to put up an Instagram post? Gotta prioritize and execute shit. Don't know about this lighting or where to set up in this house. This is my new house. I'll show you how glamorous and class it is someday. Maybe the lads are here and we actually have a decent nick or posters up or something like that. But at the moment it could be cleaner. So we'll fix that. I also haven't got like my room set up or anything. So it's kind of halfway between everything until I have like a desk that I can do stuff at. You know, you're coming home in the evening and you're not thinking, I'm going to do some work, I'm going to sit down at the desk and do some work, because there's only the kitchen table. It's really annoying. I can see where people are coming from in like certain college accommodations that don't have a desk when they say, I'm just not arsed doing work. It's because if you get home and all there is couches and a kitchen table, like, you're not going to go into the kitchen table while everyone's in there and do work. Well, you could, but if you're not going to do it properly, you'd have to go to the library, and then that puts people off doing work. And I can just see where people are coming from. So as I go through this placement period, if I find things that help me, that I think could help other people with either if they're going on placement that want to do something like a hobby along with it, or if they are, even if you're just in a job and you're trying to find time outside the job, hopefully I'll be able to come up with a few tips, come up with a few things that help me. So yeah, number 1, meal prep. So as I said, cooking sweet potato, cook some tuna pasta. I'm also going to make my mince and peppers and stuff, just because I know for a fact it doesn't taste bad after like a day or two, it tastes the exact same. And there's microwaves in work, which isn't bad. Like for the last year, I was meal prepping and the night of and bringing it in, and there was no microwave, and I was eating it cold, which is much worse than 2-day-old microwaved food. Yeah. Upload last weekend, but I was horrendously hungover. I felt so bad. I injured my foot on a night out as well, so I can't squat or deadlift or anything now, so that's pretty freaking annoying. But hey, can't control it, accept it, move on from it. Be happy you have a foot to injure. There's always a positive, isn't there? I'm not in frame. This camera's lens, like it's 50mm, so I'm really far away from you. You can't tell, but I'm about 10 feet, 13 feet away from you, and it looks like the camera's in my face. Really good quality though, cool lens. Anyway, I'm rambling. This is gonna be a shorter video. Just kind of explaining where I've been. So I've been on placement, you know, just haven't had as much time to put into this. I was gonna do another take of everything I just said, but generally when I do a second take, I just sound stupid and try to put loads of information into it and ramble. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Leave it. I keep doing that, fucking dance. I'm gonna just leave it raw, you know. Feel free to ask me any questions on Instagram that you actually want to know about anything, because with Instagram posts now, I'd like having a general direction makes it so much easier to actually write stuff. Whereas if I'm just there myself trying to think of things to write about, it's like, oh okay, I'll explain that exercise. Oh, okay, I'll explain fat loss again. Oh, okay, I'll explain that. Whereas if someone has a direct question that can be very individual and could help other people, that would be nice. So ask me away. All right, stay happy, be sexy. I still need to come up with something to say at the end of these. Okay, good luck. So, just to give you guys a kind of a rundown of the kind of stuff I'd actually meal prep myself. I'm talking weird because I'm conscious of the fact that my housemate Mark downstairs could definitely hear me. Thumbs up, Mark. Anyway, so the kind of stuff that I would make would be I'd make like my potatoes for the week. So like I have a thing of potatoes there that's 600 grams. Then I have 3 other things of 600 grams, and I have 600 grams in there. This is my actual lunch for tomorrow, and I have carrots, broccoli, and a turkey burger in there as well. And in here I've got like sweet potato, mincemeat, red onion, pepper, all that good shit, all that healthy shit. So yeah, generally I'll make like the vegetables. So like there's 1.5 kg of sweet potato. I made mincemeat tonight extra just in case, just because why not. And this weekend I actually made tuna pasta and kept some of it. But generally I like to make the potatoes and like the carb sources on Sunday, just so that's kind of taking that burden off me during the week. And then I'll cook the meats and the veg fresh every day for the day after, because I don't know, myself personally, I don't like food that's like been in the fridge for 3 or 4 days, especially like vegetables. Like carrots that have been there for 4 days aren't very nice, broccoli's not very nice, like chicken breasts that have been in there for that long are not very nice. This is so fucking tiring on my shoulder. I'm being really negative. But yeah, so that's kind of stuff that I would make so that it's easy for me to take to lunch and work. It's just handier. It takes a lot of stress off, a lot of time off. In the morning as well, overnight oats, you literally just put like milk, oats, protein powder, mix them together, put them in the fridge overnight. They're like a dessert. It's sexy as fuck. Summarize, kind of potatoes and those kind of foods that aren't gonna taste really shit if they're left there for 5 days. I'll make the whole week's worth of it, especially because potatoes are really time consuming to actually chop up and cook every night. It's a pain in the hole. I noticed it especially last week. So I cooked all that this week so that it's all ready for me. Won't have to cut them any night this week. Most I'll have to cut is like peppers and onions, which is grand. And it's just gonna take so much time off me, give me free time to, as I said, do the stuff I was talking about earlier, write Instagram posts, edit this video. Yeah, shorter video today. I'll be back soon properly. I need to just kind of figure out how to make the most of my weekends to actually get content into them, and so that I can get, I'm gonna try and do all of this work at the weekend and have it ready for the week so that I'm not like stressing while I'm in work as well. Also need to start getting up earlier, getting up at 6. Need to get back on that 5:30 grind. So yeah. Meal 1 for tomorrow: turkey burger, potatoes, carrots, broccoli, sweet potato, mincemeat, onions, peppers. Trying to get them their vegetables in. Then for like snacks and stuff, I'll have kiwis, apples. Then I might, like, I cook my meal every night fresh, so at least I'm having one fresh meal that's tasty as fuck, and it kind of keeps me adherent. And I'll also have like maybe some Proats with some dark chocolate. This is by far the tastiest dark chocolate, 70% Lindt. Get at me. And I'll put like banana with that. Maybe some strawberries if I'm feeling rich on the day, because strawberries are so fucking expensive. Okay, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video, dude.